Okay, interview with Gary Setchell after Bevertown 3, Hitchin Town 0. Gary, will come on to tonight's game in a second, but just your chance on behalf of the club to comment on the passing of the Queen.
Oh yeah, obviously, we rocked up the training Thursday night, and obviously the news had come that the Queen had passed, and that was, everyone, that was a bit surreal, really. Obviously, we got on with it and trained, and it's a shame we couldn't pay our respects on Saturday by playing and having a minute's applause and having a sing song and that. But she's not had a bad innings, has she? To be fair to her, 96 years old, she's been a great ambassador for the country, and hopefully Charles follows suit.
Long live the King.
Long live the King.
Absolutely. Moving on to tonight then. So we really did start the game on the front foot. It was a polar opposite to some of the games where we've not started on the front foot and took the lead deservedly within the first, 45 seconds or something? It was a crazy start.
And we should have had a penalty before that. I genuinely believe we should have had a penalty before that. Ironically, before a minute, I think we should have had a penalty and a goal, and then we've missed an absolute sitter, Drew, middle of the goal, 6 yards out, come on, and you just think, oh no, because we absolutely dominated the first half hour. That was, that was total football. We actually penned them in. We was moving the ball well. We was getting runners. We was creating plenty of half chances, and you just wondered if they sucker punched us, whether that would, drain us. Because we should have been 2 or 3 up. We could have been 4 or 5-0 up at half time for me. But we come out again second half. We managed the game really well. We scored another great goal with the 2 strikers combining, and that's the first clean sheet since Dunstable when we won the league here, however many months ago. So that was pleasing, and for Alex to make an absolutely brilliant save as well at the near post, back to his old self. Looked cool, calm and collected today, and he needed it, and we needed it. The group needed that performance. I think that'll show us great belief now. Obviously, Kings Lynn and Ilkeston are not the 2 idealist fixes in the world, because Ilkeston are definitely going to be in the playoffs come the end of the year. I know they've had a slow start, but I believe they beat Colville 4-1 tonight. I mean, anyone who got to Colville and win 4-1 are a proper side. So we've got them here. We've got Kings Lynn away. Then we've got Leiston away, I think. So the games come thick and fast, and that was a much needed 3 points. We really needed the Tuesday night games at home. You really need to get the 3 points, and that's what we've done. We've dealt with business, and Hitchin was 6th in the league before tonight, and I think we're now a point behind them, or level points or whatever.
Would you say therefore that tonight was the most complete performance since we were back at step 3?
I thought it was all right at Stratford, to be honest. I think we've done it in patches, but tonight we've done it for longer periods. I think we've showed that we can do it in patches. Like Hendersfield, I thought the first half was really good, but we closed the game when we've got in front. We've closed the games out reasonably well, apart from Barwell. But I think 10 points from 7 games. Would we took that? I think we probably would, if I'm being honest. We definitely took it after the Tamworth game. But whether you're good players, bad players, good manager, bad manager, when you get beat 8-1 at home, that do knock you for 6. You ain't got the same swagger as what you had before that game, and that's for myself, the staff, the players, because we really felt that we let everyone down that day, and we've been trying to put it right since. And we got a great win at Hendersfield, then obviously a bit disappointed against Royston. But these boys will get better and better as the season go on. We're a set of kids, basically. Jack Keeble's come in tonight, done really well. Sam Dreyer, I thought, was excellent alongside Drew. Java, who was superb. And obviously the 2 boys up front won themselves in the ground. And obviously, Wolves had a great game. Everyone was 7, 8 out of 10 tonight, with a few 9 splattered in. So, and Donna's a 7. So, we're in good shape. And I really enjoyed the game. I hope everyone else enjoyed the game. And we've got a big cup tie at Kings Lynn on Saturday.
We have that. Hitchin coming into the game, obviously, had only conceded 4 goals.
Yeah.
The secretary beforehand said to me their problem was scoring goals. So were you therefore surprised at how open they allowed us to create chances going forward?
I think they're a team. If they go 1-0 up, they're very hard to break down. If you look at the results. But obviously, when we went 1-0 up, they had to play a little bit differently. Goal scorers are tough to find at this level for the money that most of the clubs have got. I think we've found a real good one in Ty. I think we already had a real good one in Connor. I think Macca proved last week that he can do it at this level. And obviously, Big Charlie come on tonight to give us another dimension. So we've definitely got firepower. Jarvo tonight was very good in between. He was like a third forward, if you like. And the boys who come on done ever so well as well. So really good performance. Not so many negatives tonight. Loads of positives, and that'll be obviously a lot better drive home tonight than what it has been recent weeks.
Absolutely. And do you feel, therefore, that, you know, with the injuries now looking as if they're behind us, we're starting to settle down, you know, you're starting to get that ideal kind of 11 to 14 that you know are there?
Yeah, well, 11 to 17, 18. I mean, you look at our bench tonight: Sanders, Setchell, Summerfield, Mikel Smith, and Fawn. I mean, that's definitely the best bench I've had since I've been at the football club. No, that's definitely the best bench. And Matt Maloney didn't make the squad tonight, so you know we're definitely going in the right direction. That'll give us the confidence we need going forward. And we're embracing that. But obviously, like I say, the 8-1 not set us back a little bit. But hopefully now we can go give a good account of ourselves at Kings Lynn, come back here against Ilkeston and be competitive, and then move on to hopefully some easier games.
Kings Lynn?
Yeah, I know.
We have to ask it. I mean, obviously, it was destined following the FA Trophy postponement of a few years back with COVID.
Yeah.
Then we get drawn against them in the FA Cup. There's obviously your history with them.
Yeah.
The fact you still live in the town yourself.
Yeah.
How much of a game is it for you?
Well, at least I ain't got to drive far home after the game. That's about where the pluses stop. Listen, they was a Step 1 outfit last year, full-time professional team. We was a Step 4. Majority of their players have, stayed, so they've got a nucleus of a Step 1 side, and they're flying. They're absolutely flying this year. I don't know how they got on tonight. I think someone said they was winning at half-time. And we've got the nucleus of a Step 4 side, so they're at home. I think the odds, I ain't seen the odds, but we'll probably be 10, 12 to 1. And that's probably realistically what it is for us to get a result there, probably 10, 12 to 1. But, we'll have a go. We're not gonna go there and boot the ball out the ground all afternoon, and we'll go there and try and express ourselves. Obviously, we've got to be a little bit careful because they've got some great players, they've got some wonderful players, they've got a good manager. There'll be, I'm going to say there'll be 4 figures there Saturday just to come and give me some niceties, no doubt, some of them. But that'll be
pies.
Maybe a pie might get mentioned, but I'm really looking forward to it. That's a great place. I always used to say when I managed there, there's not a better place to play when it's rocking, and they should be getting bigger crowds than what they got now for whatever reason they ain't. But that'll be a great atmosphere on Saturday, and hopefully, if we can stay in the game for long periods, then they will turn a little bit on them, and that do get tough. Trust me, I've been 4 or 5-0 down at home there at some point. And but if they score early, they'll get right behind them, and they probably put us to the sword. But we'll get a little bit of confidence from tonight. We'll go there, we'll enjoy it. I'll enjoy it. I'll enjoy 10 minutes from home, and we'll have a go, won't we? Have a go.
A free hit, I think, is the terminology that Mr. Setchell is looking for. And there's bus travel, so get yourself via the supporters club on that now. You can get yourself booked on that by calling 381-213, or, as Mr. Setchell says, we are back at the Erie for the visit of Ilkeston on Saturday the 24th of September. Get your tickets now at bedfordeagles.net.